So even though the class is about Canva, we're going to start here first. Okay, so we are in the resource center, right? And we came in off of this tab, social media resource. We clicked on it. There's two tabs here that will populate things for social media content. For anyone that's busy, they want to just be done, you know, it's a set and go type process, or they want to pre-schedule things using Soci as a template, using their items and then posting, and then also posting from Canva, they can do that. And then Ace Social is actually from Riz Media. Okay, so let me walk you through this so then you understand it. So under the Ace Social tab, I've been using it for a long time. So you're gonna see that on my dashboard, you know, I've got almost 100,000 impressions. You can see my reach, you can see my engagement, and then it breaks it down. Because you're new and you may not have already been here, when you get here, it's going to ask you, do you want to connect your Facebook business page, your Twitter page, and your LinkedIn? Now, if you see something after you load them, it says it's inactive, you can just go ahead and click on it, and then you can get the connection going. If this does not work, then you're going to get an announcement that they're currently having some issues with that, which is fine. I mean, they'll fix it. They know it's there. It'll be taken care of. All right. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because this side, the Ace Social, is a set and go. If you're like Rick and I, Rick is on the call today, neither one of us want to spend our time doing this stuff. Well, I don't know how old Rick is, but I'm 55. I still use Post-it. Okay. I'm a hard person to change my ways. I don't know if Rick is like that or not, but there you have it. So now I can see that today, how to prepare your home for flooding is going to be coming up. And then I can see what else is going to be going out. All right. What happens, Rick, and anyone else that's watching this at a later date, is if you guys come here underneath your profile, okay, you can check your contact information, make sure everything's correct. If something here is not correct, okay, you're going to see this lock tab. You cannot change it here. Now I can change my title. I can say top realtor selling in the state of Nebraska. I can say associate broker. I can say realtor. I can say professional sales associate. Okay, I can change that, but I can't change anything else. These items that are locked are from the front page of the resource center. You're going to see a tab with your profile picture up there. If you go under your profile there, and then you hit the edit tab, you can change those things, okay? And it's important that we go in here and we look at this page, because this is the page that is used for anything in the marketing world of the resource center, okay? So you want to make sure that all of this is correct. You can put in all of your different groups that you're in, your memberships. You can link testimonials, you can change your heading, you can do all those things. And there's actually a class that you guys can take, and it is on my social media class that I actually teach for the resource center. Come to that class, because I'll teach you how to put these links in, but it's pretty simple. If you don't have anything here, you go to your business page, you grab the link at the top when the tab is open, and you copy and paste. And then that's how you get these little icons. So when you send out something, people can find you and then save you and follow you on those trending social media sites. Okay. Now I know I'm backdooring this just a little bit, but it's important, imperative that you guys know that. Also, be sure to make sure that you've got the appropriate logo on there. Make sure that the MLS number is correct, and so forth. Okay. As crazy as that sounds, you'd be surprised at how many people don't have that done. So if that is all correct, when you come into Ace Social, okay, Rick, and anyone else that's watching this, when you go underneath the profile, it should all be locked and it all should be correct. If not, we know how to solve that first problem. The second tab, when you come into Ace Social, is your settings tab. Okay. This is where you guys can connect your social media connections, okay? So it'll say Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We already know We're currently experiencing problems with Twitter. We're not going to worry about that because I'm going to show you that you can go to the exclusive content and post daily on any of your feeds and it'll be okay. If you choose to have Instagram be a part of this world, you do have to pay, okay? And if you go to the upgrade section, you're going to find out what that cost is. So to just have things posted to Instagram, it's going to cost $323 a year. Okay, you do get a discount. That's your major discount. Or you could do monthly, or you could do 6 months. Okay. If you have Facebook and Instagram talking to each other, Facebook should be enough. All right. Now, we know that we have scheduled content. This is what it looks like. And if you have not set this up, it's going to ask you which content do you want. Pick the middle tab because it talks about real estate, lifestyle, and luxury. So you're going to get the whole gamut. So what does that look like? Well, if you guys wanted to see it, you guys could come in here and you could look at it. So let's just say that we want to share it to TikTok. Let's see if it actually works. Okay, we'll tweet. Oops, skip for now. We'll hit tweet. Okay, let's see if I can find me in here. Let's go to my homepage. And so right now on TikTok, it's just a link. It should actually have a picture. So they truly are having problems. So somebody would actually have to look at this. Usually there's like a little picture. Okay. So now we can see what that looks like. If somebody were to go through here and they want to look at it and they're like, hey, what's the primary website? I want to look at that. You can't change this primary website. This is from the corporate office. Okay. This is what they're going to see. And they're going to see my listings, and then they're going to be able to enter in either a city, a zip code, an address, a neighborhood, or they can just, I don't know if this will give them some other options. Okay. If they see something there, they want to set up an appointment, the lead comes to me. Okay. So that's a social. Now we're going to jump quickly over to Soci. I'm going to show you some things there and then we'll go to Canva. So stay with me if you're watching this. And Rick, I appreciate your patience. Okay. Soci is just like your business meta Facebook page. Okay. And when you come in here, you may have to come over to where it says your name. I've messed with this a couple of times. But then I can see how many reaches, engagements, and stuff that I've had on these links. Okay. I can also figure out where is my time for best engagement. Now, here's the deal. If you went originally to your profile on the resource center and you connected all of your social media pages and you never used Soci, you're still going to get this report. Okay. So I can see right about 4 o'clock, people are starting to come on. I start to peak around 6 a.m., and it trends again around 2, starts going up like around that 9, 10 o'clock. And then right at midnight is my biggest peak time. Okay. So if I want to schedule things out in Soci, I know where my fans are at online. Okay. There are different sites like on Google or whatever that they're going to tell you, look at your peak times and then decipher that. Soci will go ahead and automatically schedule during your peak times unless you tell it differently. Okay. So Rick, because you're new and not new to the industry, but maybe you haven't been here, these would all be faded out. So you'd have a little icon that says Facebook and then you could click on it. Okay. And then say, do you want to go ahead and link it? If for some reason it's not posting to your page, you can click relink to the network using logging in with Facebook, and then it would go ahead and connect it for you. Okay. Right. Now, oh, I think I just clicked out. Sorry, let me go back in. That was that simple. Okay, here we go. So why am I here? Why did I start here first instead of Canva? It's very simple. You need to know the best line of defense and engagement. And how do we post? When do we post? What's our fan base? What does that look like? So let's first go to our reportings. Okay. You have to know about your tribe. Who's following you? Okay. This report is every 30 days and it will populate when it gets the information. So I can see in the last 30 days on my Facebook page, I had 8,990 impressions, my reach, and then my engagement. Then it gives me sample posts so I can see what was popular, what was trending, what did my people like. I can see if I had any new organic likes. I can see my age, gender, where my tribe sits. I picked up 9 new followers off of Twitter. And just so you know, Rick, I don't tweet generally. I just let Soci do it. So I have found though that I'm missing a great opportunity. If we post more on Twitter and LinkedIn, that's where the money's at. So be sure to be rethinking that through. Okay. This QR code, I just created it through Flow Code. I was helping somebody. I said, let's just post it. And I put that out on my Twitter page and it just says, you know, scan to find me on Google. Okay. All right. So here we go. We can look and see what's been going on. I did another one on my Facebook page. Give me a Google review. This right over here, this is from Soci, and I'm going to show you how to post so then you have similar posts, okay? I did lose one connection on LinkedIn, which somebody either probably changed something or they got out of the business. That's fine. And then we can see what do these posts look like and impressions if I got any at all, okay? All right. Let's go back to the homepage, okay, of Soci. Let's say like you connected these things and now you want to discover what do people like, right? First of all, let's figure out what people like and then let's figure out, can we post it, okay? So under the thumb tab, okay, I can see what's already scheduled to go out, okay? I can see that I've got this particular one scheduled for the 19th. I can either edit it or I can discard it. I can see the different things that I have going on. Now, if I go to the Discovery tab, this is where I can start to see what was a 10. What did people on like Facebook or Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google, what did they like? Okay, maybe I don't like any of those things. So right off to the left, and it's really hard to see. I'll try to make that a little bit bigger for you. There's a tab called Categories. I can drop that down. And then maybe I happen to like something on home and garden. I could open that up, okay? And now it's going to give me all of these suggestions of things to post, okay? Each of these numbers is based on a different algorithm, and I don't really know, but the higher that is, the more activity you're going to get for people resharing, retweeting, doing whatever. Okay, if we get somebody to reshare it, then hopefully somebody will come back to your space. Okay, so how much room do you need? Say I like this one and I want to learn more about it. I just click on it and then I can click on this link to see where is this going to go. Okay, so it does take you outside of your arena and takes you to another website. Sometimes it does have the cookies in it. But look, it looks like I did all of this work and I did not. I didn't do any of it, right? So I can come back up to my Soci page and I can post now. And then I can see where it's going to go. Please keep in mind that we do need to keep in compliance with the Real Estate Commission. If you're going to post, we say our name, our brokerage, and a phone number. Okay. So this says, check this link out by house. I could say something, hey, I really liked what they had talking about the kitchen islands. Tell me what you think, and then put my name in there. If I were to post this, down here, you're going to shoot, sorry. I'm trying to get that out of there, but apparently it's going to come up. There's a little button down at the bottom that says tags, and then that helps reorganize. And I think it's just kind of I keep on clicking on it to make it go down. But because I'm on Zoom, sometimes my computer likes to just mess with me. But I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to put down, you know, the basic stuff, blah, blah, blah. And who on earth decided to have our name so long? We need to go have a conversation with them, right? Okay. All right. I know that when I click on this, it's going to attempt to connect to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I already know that they have a problem right now connecting with Twitter, so I'm anticipating a kickback, but again, I'm okay with that. I'm going to click on Google. Google would have to be a separate post, probably because it's a link. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then post now. And we'll go to my page here in a second, so then you guys can see what this looks like, but it's pretty gosh darn cool. So, all right, so that's gone out. But let's say like I like the 8 secrets of people with, I don't know what this one's about, but let's just take a peek and see. Maybe I like this one. It says 8 secrets of people with beautifully organized homes. Hello, come to my house, right? Okay. So I like this, but now I just want to add this to a plan for it to post another time. I could go ahead and do that. Okay. I would just go ahead and do all of those things, click OK. And then once I do that, it's going to come up here, and I didn't click on it, so don't panic. It would come right up into this plan. It'll just auto populate to go to the next available time for posting. Okay. So you guys could literally come in here and you could say, hey, I want this to go out on, LinkedIn, right? On whatever date. Right. Let me go back to my scheduler. See my post plans right here. You're going to see that I have a post plan for Shelly Marie. I have one for real estate. I have a foodie plan. Maybe I don't like having this one. I could delete it, but you can see that I have it running through from December 9th. Okay. This one I started February 10th. I don't have any dead time or like stopping points on my plans because I just want it just to continue to populate. So let's say, like you said, I'm going to click on a plan. Okay. Right over here, post my plan. And I want to start a new plan. So I just want something to be out there. So maybe I want this one to be about all about houses. Okay. And I want it to link to these things, and I want it to be reoccurring. If I want it to start, I can put it in time, but let's just say like I'm happy with the way that it is. I click next. Okay. And now I'm in that plan right now. I'm in this plan. I don't have to do anything outside of going to my category, which was all houses. So I got to find something. Okay. Home and garden. Okay. So now I can go ahead and take this one, add it to the plan. Okay. Now remember, before I do that, I got to put in my information. Got to get the intel in there. I should have just copied and pasted this. I think I'm going to do this before I stop doing what I'm doing here. Let me just copy that really quick so I don't have to go back in and retype it. Then I'm going to click OK. So now that's going to my plan, which is called All Houses or All Homes, whatever I just named it. Okay. So once that's auto-populated, okay, and it takes a second. This is just like the resource center, right? It's crazy. Now I know Thursday, May 18th at 9:56, that's going to be going out to these different users, okay? Those different platforms. All right, now I'm going to go back to my scheduler, okay? See this tab that says Post Now? Say I want to create something in Canva. I can click on Canva. Now, guys, you have to have an account, okay? So don't forget that. Then I can click Allow, and then I can come in here and I can pick whatever I want. So Mother's Day's over, but let's just say something. I'm just going to click on real estate, and maybe I have a new listing or coming soon. I can start to build this out right here, okay? So let's say like, let's see. I got to be careful because I have a coming soon, but I don't have it listed. So if I post it, I could get in trouble, right? But I'll just say coming soon. Okay. And then I can say the address, Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know if this is going to let me do it. Nope. Come back in here over here. Okay, I just messed something up, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much, but I would come in here and mess with it. And then from my pictures, I can come over to my photos. And this literally, let's see, let's go to my uploads because these are mine. I can literally just drop and drag whatever I want in there. This just happens to be something that I had going on the other day, but you guys are getting the concept, right? Let's say like under my coming soon, I want to change that to that I can if I want to make it a little bit transparent. I can go ahead and do that too, make it a little bit lighter. Let me go over here to my brand. Oh, I have my logo in here. I don't know where it went. Let's see. I like to do stuff when I'm showing you guys and then I delete it and then it's not here when I'm trying to teach. But you guys are understanding. I just grab whatever. Let's say like I want that QR code in there. Okay, scan for more information. You can kind of move it around. Elements. Let's say like I want to put a circle around something. I can grab it, grab attention. Then I can click done. Okay. And then when I do that, then it's going to be ready to post. I don't want that, obviously. So I'm just going to click out of it. All right. But then it would appear down here and then I could post now or I could schedule it. I can upload a video. So if maybe you guys did a video like in BombBomb or you've got captions, that app is a really good app for video content. And then it will type out all of your words, so then you can upload it with just captions and noise, but most people watch videos without the noise because they're at work or they're sleeping. They get up at midnight and jump on their social media pages. You could use that. You can choose an image. You could shorten a URL. So I could come in here and I can type in my URL and then I can submit it. And then it's going to give me a little bit website. Okay. And then I can choose from my library. So if I have anything in here, I could grab it and then I could post it. Okay. So that is Soci. Now we're going to jump over to Canva. I just wanted you guys to see that it is here, it is available, and you need to just spend some time in this space to get familiar with it. It looks hard, but it's actually easier than what it is. It's just like when Facebook, came out and all of those things. You just have to decide, what's important. Do you want to work, on your marketing for your business so then you can get the phone to ring? If so, set up these. You will thank yourself. Okay. Now, Canva can be free. The pro version is $119.99 a year. And I think when I signed up, I had the choice of either paying for it up front or just getting monthly billings. I just did the upfront. And guys, you got to remember, anything that you spend on your business, you get to write it off. So why wouldn't you want to spend a little bit of money to make money? Okay. So we've got all sorts of resources available to us. Why Canva? So Rick, you're on the call. Why Canva? What do you love about Canva?
Well, I mean, it's the ease of dropping the pictures in and your hub and all that stuff that you can drop pictures in. I just don't know how to edit it or do some, like Instagram stories and all that stuff.
Okay, well, we're going to go over that in just a second. But, Rick is going to be taking his business to a new level. And so he wants to be able to pop off the page. He wants to be seen in the sea of marketing that's out there. And so he's looking for clues. So we're going to first talk a little bit about what's available in Canva, some of the things that I like, and then we'll show you how to post. Okay. All right. Thank you for your contribution today. So, we need to realize that you can create docs, you can do whiteboards, presentations, social media, video. You guys can do print content, websites. And then if you click underneath more, you can see all of the fun things that you can do in Canva. And I'm going to tell you right now, you guys can get lost in Canva. So be careful how much time you spend in here, because the last thing that you want to do is suck up your time, in Canva, and not go out and have those belly to belly conversations. But here's the deal. you can create something in Canva after an appointment. You could do a video and then, you know, you could download it and share it with a little link. Okay. So one of the things that I absolutely love about the document is that you can create all your documents in here, and then you can actually ask Canva to write and answer things for you. So you just click on the plus sign, hit magic link, and then you can go ahead and use 5 or more words to describe what you want to write about. So Rick, is there like a post that you've been dying to blog about, or you want to put on your Google page to ask a question and then get a quick answer? Or do you get that same question that buyers ask you all the time and you just want to be able to have something pre-written for you?
The one thing that's always coming up now is interest rates. Why are they so volatile and stuff like that?
Okay. Interest rates to a home so high. Okay. All right. So there's several factors that can contribute to high interest rates on home loans, including the borrower's credit worthiness, current state of the economy, and the lender's own financial goals and risk assessment. Additionally, the length and size of the loan can also impact the interest rates. It's important to shop around, compare rates, blah, blah. I don't think that really answered the question that he was looking for, but this would be something that Rick could literally open up his Google business page and click on the question and answer tab and put that there. Rick, are you doing that currently?
Google Business?
Yeah.
No, I need to.
Okay.
I think I've set it up. Like I said, technology and me do not get along, and I just gave up because I didn't know how to do it.
No more giving up. That's why you reached out to me, and that's why we're doing this today. So I'm just going to Google myself to get to my business page. And if anyone's watching this, and this includes our friend Rick, if you need a one-on-one with me, I'm happy to show you a couple things, but this is how Google works. Google talks to YouTube. They're owned by the same proprietary person, and they talk to each other, and they are trying to decide, are you an authority figure in your industry? That's why you guys want to come in here to the question and answer tab. So you guys can see all of these questions that I've asked and then I've answered. This is how Google's starting to develop an opinion on me, okay? So we just asked a question over in Canva. So I'm going to grab that document. Okay, why are interest rates so high? Okay, so I'm going to grab that and I'm going to come over to my Google page and I'm going to plug that in. And of course, I'm going to add the question mark. I'm going to post it. Okay, I'm going to click done. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to answer it. Well, Canva answered it for me. So I'm going to just go like this. And I'm going to go back over to my Google page and I'm going to plug that in. Okay. And then I can post it. All right. I want to be seen as the authoritative figure. How can I do that? Ask that question. We get all the same questions. What's a title commitment? How can that affect my transaction? What happens if the buyer decides to back out of my real estate transaction? What's my recourse? Ask Canva those questions. They can handle them for you. Also, you can use Magic Write if you choose the flyer document, booklet, or the magazine. Okay, let Canva assist you. Okay, I think it's known as the AI chat, right? Okay. All right, so I'm in this document and let's say like I want to add in that circle. I can do that, and then I can go ahead and I can move it around. Whoops, maybe I can move it around. Maybe I can't in this document. But I can mess around with it. If I don't like it, I can delete it. Maybe I want to do a graph chart. I can add this in, then I can itemize these things. I have to do it over here on the left-hand side to kind of mess around with those things. But, I can change the item 1 and I can add all of those things in there. I can also upload a Google sheet, or maybe I want to add in a database. Okay, I can do those things. I don't have enough time today to sit here and mess around with it, but just know that you have that ability. I can add in, another photo. I can then come over to my brand hub. Oh, there, now my logo showed. I can throw that in there. So there's a lot of opportunity here for you. It's just kind of a click and go drop. slide it on over, say I'm happy with this. I can hit share and then I can download it. I can save it to a folder. I can ask who can have access to it and so forth. So I'm just going to download that document. Obviously, we're not going to be using it for anything. And then once I download it, it'll come right over here and then I can open it up and there you guys go. So there's our first document. Again, I wouldn't use that for anything, guys. I'm just showing you different things, okay? So that's that's Magic Write for you. I'm not going to go over whiteboards because I don't know enough about it, so we're going to skip that. But just know that you guys can do presentations. Now, Rick, I'm going to pick on you because you're the only person here, okay? But why would we need to build out a presentation in our business?
Well, specifically for that, for the presentation to a client or potential client.
Right. So I'm just up here. I'm going to go under real estate here. I'm on the presentation tab. And then I can say, okay, do I like any of these things in here? And then I can build it out. Okay. All right. Let's see. Perfect home for real estate. This looks like this is a post. I can customize it and then I can go from there. Okay. So the cool thing is once I get here, okay, I can add a page. And then once I'm done with that, I can go under share and then it's going to say, do you want to download it? Do you want to view it as a link? Do I want to share it on social? And if I click under more, I've got all of these choices here. So I can click under the present, okay, tab. And if I would have had more in here, see, that's how people get that little button. Have you ever watched somebody and they're talking and they're moving that little button around? They created it in Canva, okay? All right, let's go back over here to the home tab. The nice thing about Canva is anything that you open and you start with, guess what? It automatically saves. So I can come back over to this at any time and continue with that. This Untitled presentation, this was the last one that I used in my last class. You know, we had this template. We were starting to build it out. We were just grabbing these pages over here. Granted that one says pro, this one doesn't. But, you know, I can just throw it in here and it's added. Okay. Now, let's say like I like this presentation and I'm coming in here and I'm making changes. I can make things animate off the page. So, you know, maybe I like that look. Maybe I want it to slide. Okay. When I open up the page, it's there. I can come over here. I can make things kind of move. All right. I can then come underneath my brand. I can grab my logo. I can throw that in there. It's just a matter of coming in here and playing with these things and understanding that, you know, it's all however you guys want to add in here. So I can put in my brand fonts, my brand photos. If there's a graphic, I can do that as well. I can add in my brand icons. Let's say like I'm done with this. I can hit share. Again, I can come underneath here and then I can go to that present and record. So I can create a presentation, a listing presentation specific to a property, talk to the seller and email it over to them. I can email over the link. I can embed this. I can create a QR code. I can put it on any one of these pages. It's going to go ahead and it's going to change it. I can even load it into Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. Look at all of my different messaging options. So I can do MailChimp, Snapchat, Facebook Messenger. It's here. It's all here. But if you're going to try one of these, make sure that you test drive it first before you go do that. Because, you know, you don't want to have a misspelling or whatever. That would not be cool. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the home page. So we've talked about the presentation. We know that it can be linked to those different things. Now we're going to go to the social media tab. Before I do that, please note that you guys can do Instagram stories, Instagram Square, Facebook posts. You guys can do that presentation style. You have Facebook cover pages, flyers, stories. I don't know what Lemon 8 portrait is, but I'm assuming it's something for Instagram. Picture collages. If you're new, you want to have your own logo attached to the Berkshire logo, you can. You can do something with the WhatsApp status, cards, posters, videos, wall foam, blah, blah, blah. It is here. And Rick knows all of those things. But Rick, I'm going to give you a tip. Start creating ebooks, especially if you're going to have a Google business page. Ask people to, email you so then you can send them an ebook. What would be an ebook idea? You have any ideas? Gary's given you a few.
You could do one on getting your house ready for listing, decluttering, all that type of stuff.
Right, and you guys can actually have Canva do that for you. So you could talk a bit about the difference between putting your home on the market or putting your home on the market with the correct marketing and pricing strategy. And you guys could go into the Forever Agent series in the Resource Center to learn all of that verbiage that Andrew Undum went through. And we actually have that recording on the A&B Agent Tools. It's under the Ambassador Academy, under the top, oh gosh, what was the class that they bring in? Under Explosion. So if you go underneath that link and listen to Andrew Undum, I promise you, you'll get great content to facilitate your ebook. Okay. All right. Let's say like Rick is I just got a new listing and I want to put that out on my Instagram post. So he can create that. He can just do a clear, just a simple one. He can put over here in the link listing. Okay. It's going to give him all sorts of different templates. Maybe he likes this particular one. Now it's really just him grabbing the photos of the pictures. So where would he go to get those? He would have had to have them uploaded over here. So we'll just grab a few, drop them over there. We're going to pretend like this is the same house. Okay. Let's see if it's going to let me drop it in there. Okay. We can change out his picture. We'll just say this is Rick, but instead it's Danny. Danny hopefully is going to go in there. Okay, is he going to go in there? Okay. And then I can leave just to listed. I can put in this content information. Say we're happy with this, then we just hit share. Now, here is the thing, Rick. Okay, we picked something for Instagram, correct? But let's say like we change your mind and we now want to post that to Facebook. This will automatically shape it to go into that space. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to build one out for Instagram, one for Facebook. It will do that. And then if you do have the pro, you can schedule it out. Okay. Just remember that on anything here, you guys can animate them. You can have that just listed kind of come across, slide it, typing it out. Anything that we can add a little bit of flavor and pop, that's good. Also do remember underneath the elements tab, maybe you guys want to throw a sticker behind just so then, maybe we want it under the just listed here, just to kind of make it pop. I can make that a little bit less eye-popping. Anything that's going to come off the page. Maybe I don't like my thing there, and I gotta make sure I'm gonna grab the right one. I think this is my star. I can, move it up here. You guys are getting the fill here. I mean, obviously that's not exactly what I would do, but I can do all sorts of different things. And I did that transparency just off of this little thing right here. Okay. Then I can go ahead and I can share it. I'm not gonna share this, guys. There's no way I would. I just threw something together so then you guys are starting to figure this thing out, okay? But remember, anytime I work on something, even if I'm not going to share it today, guess where it goes? Right down here, and it's under my untitled. I would just go ahead and open that up, and then I can start working on it again. So it automatically saves. I can also, underneath this right here, under my resize, I can say, hey, I want to resize for, a Facebook landscape. Okay. And then I can copy and resize. I can change it to a Facebook cover page. So there's lots of things that you can do. I just want you to know, don't be afraid to mess around with this. Okay. Here's the thing. If you guys use Canva, There's 250 different templates for the free version. The pro, there's over, I think, 1 million different choices. So don't get caught up in it. All right, be careful. Okay. The next holiday that's coming up is Father's Day. So I could actually come in here and, find something for Father's Day, and I can put it in here, and then I can, share it, and, I can download it. I'm going to click share on my social media platform. I would want to click on my scheduler and then know what the day would be for Father's Day, and I can have that preset. So you guys can come in and set things up in advance of a holiday and get that going. And remember, you guys can change your colors. You guys can change the position of something. Maybe I like that better. Maybe I want to throw in my logo. I can. Maybe I want to animate it. Maybe I want to crop. Maybe I want to flip something. I can flip it. Okay, that works too. Okay. All right. So Rick, we've kind of talked about a lot of the easy things. Where are you getting kind of hooked up on here on Canva? What do you wish someone would just take the time to show you? And I'll be honest, I'll tell you if I know.
Well, it's, I guess, just kind of the creative part of it. And it's going to be just what you just showed, just getting in there and kind of messing with it.
Yeah.
I've never done it before. So then when I was in it last, I was just like, okay, how do I do this? And I was probably just caught up in being afraid to do it. So I'm just going to get in there and start messing with it.
Go have some fun. And so let's see, there is under the Learn tab right here. If you guys come underneath the Design School right here, they have Canva for beginners. You guys can start your course. Maybe you just want to know, hey, what is it about getting started with Canva? Now, right here, this one's for education, but we can come down here and we can just click on this one right here. It's going to walk you through it. Maybe you guys really like the whiteboard idea. Maybe you want to be doing online classes to teach for sale by owners how to sell their house. Okay, some people don't want to do that because they're like, why would I want to give it to the for sale by owner? At some point, if they can't sell it, they're going to be calling you, right? Or they sold it, it fell apart, and now it's push comes to shove. They got to find that real estate agent. Okay, there's things with designing with Canva. If I click on that, look at all of these different videos that are in here that I can watch, and they're not very long. Like this is a 45-second video. Get in here, get engaged, have fun with it. It is endless. You guys don't have to pay somebody to do your work for you. If you have a smart week and you say, hey, Mondays, I'm going to build out all of my postings for the week. Well, if you already have Ace Social set up, you have Soci set up, sprinkle a little bit of Canva in there. Okay. Also, remember under the print products, if you guys come in here, you guys can pick from all sorts of things. So maybe you want to have foil business cards. Maybe you want to do small paper bags. Maybe you want to have your own postcards that you send out, handwritten notes to for sale by owners. Hey, I saw your house is for sale. Is it still for sale? Call me. Okay, they'll call you. Maybe you want to have your own t-shirt with your own logo or sweatshirts. Okay, maybe you guys want to, for Father's Day, maybe you're going to send out mugs to your favorite fathers and with some coffee in it and do a pop by. You can create them off of Canva. Okay. Labels, you guys can create labels, gift tags. Maybe if you're a big Buffini fan, you like to do pop buys, you can do that. Maybe you want to create a brochure all about you and what separates you from your tribe. Guess what? I can click on this one. I can start to build it out. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why it's not coming over. Maybe I need to drag it over there. There we go. So I can start to do those things. We want to do brochures for us as individual agents. We also want to do them for our home builders. Okay, this one's on pet care, but I can literally come up here. Let's see, let me go back over here and I can type in real estate. Okay. And then it's going to go ahead and say, hey, this is a good one for real estate agents. Okay. Book now for new dream home. Okay. What's this one over here? I don't know if I can, I don't know how many of these I can drop and drag in. Okay. Then #1 business service provider. Okay, well, maybe Rick believes that he's the number one real estate agent to choose, and then he can build that thing out, and then he can add in pages. So go have fun. Don't be afraid of learning. We learn by just doing. Go and do. Don't overthink it. You know, when Rick and I first got into real estate, right, Rick? It was just put the sign in the yard, the clients will come. Well, now there's a sea of agents, so you have to figure out what your value proposition is, what separates you from the pack, why would they want to choose you. You can do things through Canva, have it being a digital footprint, but then you can also have it in print. And I would suggest that you do both. Okay. So with that, did I answer your questions, Rick?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get on there and play with it. See what I
Okay,
can
awesome. And then
do
if
and then-
whether it's you or another person, if you need help with the Google thing, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to walk you through that. Okay.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much.
Oh, you bet.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.